And we started up.
Go ahead.
How are you guys doing? This is an ASMR channel. Starting new live. Here we go today, guys. 3, 2, 1, action. I was miscounting. 3, 2, 1, action. Never mind, guys. I was lying.
Okay.
I think she's ready. 3, 2, 1, action.
What's going on? Hey guys, happy Sunday. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time joining me. So today I have a few special guests. I got my dad and I got my son here.
Hello.
This is my son. That's my dad.
What's going on, man?
They're going to be joining me today and we're going to be doing top 5. This is the first for us, so we're going with something a little bit different. It's a Sunday. The girls are out at the pool next door, enjoying themselves. So we're just chilling out here on the Sunday, and yeah, we're just gonna run down a little top 5, some little topics of discussion for today. I think what we should do is just start off with. First, you guys, we're in Mexico. We're about 6 months in now. And so we were sitting here and discussing things that we wish we would have brought with us. So things that I would have wished that I would have brought with me. First thing I would say is for sure hair products. Here, I have run out of all hair products. When we first arrived, I had packed, quite a few things. Some braiding hair, of course, for my girls. That's typically how I do their hair. I'd also pack some wigs. I like to keep my hair different. But now about 6 months in, it's like, oh my God, we're running out of hair, running out of products. So if I would have said one thing for sure, it would be hair products. What about you?
Hair products.
Same.
Yeah, I lost a lot of hair products. Definitely in the airport when they took all the stuff. I lost a lot of stuff, and that was a lot of good stuff. And then I threw stuff away too. I threw so much stuff away. And it's so hard to find things, definitely with it being in Spanish.
Yeah, a lot of things like with conditioner that you don't know if it's like leave-in conditioner, or so a lot of times we're like using the Google app to read through the information on
like the Google Translate pictures.
Yeah, so you can actually take a picture of the item or whatever it is, whether it's a document or an item with instructions. You can take a picture and Google Translate will translate that information from English to Spanish or vice versa, or whatever the language is that you are trying to translate.
Would you like to say anything about hair products?
About hair products? You ain't got to get close, man. Yeah, you can keep it to yourself, man. You hear me? But I ain't got no hair on my head. I'm bald-headed. But I miss a lot of clothes. That's what I need. And shoes. And I bought a box of poking beans. Yeah, poking beans, yeah.
A box of poking beans.
Yeah. But other than that, that's about it.
When we first got here, traveling, of course, we had to pack our suitcases, and there was a lot that we tried to cram basically into, I don't even know how many. I think we had like 2 each, and then a carry-on. Then each person had 2 rolling bags, and then 1 carry-on. So it's 5 of us. So that was a lot of luggage that we were toting around. But even with all that luggage, you still can't put everything in. So we we lost a lot of stuff. I know I gave away stuff, threw away old stuff, and I brought what I thought would work.
Then we packed a lot of stuff we didn't even need. Like everything we packed, we really didn't. Like, what do we even really eat? Like, except for like, and like a lot of clothes we packed.
So here's the thing. For us, it was a process. Like, even though it went quickly, it was still a process. So when we initially decided we were going to move, we started downsizing. So we were getting rid of a lot of things, but at the same time, we were kind of gathering the things that we were going to take. Now, I know I tried to stick to like a plan, but as time went on, it was like we started adding more stuff to that little small list, you know. So
and we just kept buying new things too.
Whether it was just one suitcase, it turned into, you know, a bigger suitcase. It was like, oh, you know what? I found this good suitcase at Goodwill. That was my spot right there. I would go to Goodwill like every other day and look for suitcases. And they had some good deals. I would find like this humongous suitcase for like $5, and I would bring it home like, oh my God, I found this great deal and it's going to work. We can put more stuff in. So as the days went on, our suitcases got, you know, filled with more stuff that we didn't necessarily need.
And then I kept getting new clothes, even from Goodwill.
And this guy loves clothes. So he was buying stuff and adding to it. And I knew a lot of the stuff, like he was putting, like you had sweaters. And there was
a lot of stuff that like for here.
Yeah. So we had a lot of unnecessary stuff, especially the sweaters and the sweatshirts and things like that. Some of the sweatshirts you guys still wear, but a lot of the, you know, jackets and things like that, we really didn't need.
All the big pants.
Right.
And then those took a lot of space.
It took up a lot of space.
Yeah, I lost a lot of clothes, like I said, you know. I had to throw away a lot.
Yeah.
Shoes also.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a lot of sports books, like football, basketball, baseball.
Let me turn the light on. I just got a little dark in here.
And had to get rid of it. Just well say, I took it to a place, and
is that good?
No, I was talking
what I had. Didn't get but $120 for those cards. So that was a big loss right there, to be honest with you. And, you know, it was just a big change, you know. But it is what it is. For me to start all over again, no, I wouldn't. No need. No need to even get any more clothes, because if you get more clothes, you can't get them in the suitcase. I lost a lot of other stuff that wasn't no clothes, like yearbooks, 2 yearbooks, had to throw away, and this and that. Weights. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, there's no need of trying to get more weights or to get more clothes or whatever, because you, for me, you don't have nowhere to put it. When you get ready to up and leave to go somewhere else, you know, in a suitcase. So the best thing to do is just, you know, keep it like it is, you know. But it's all good. We got a place it's a laundry place. And guess what? You don't even have to wash your clothes. Just bring it in, and the guy here wash it, dry it, fold them up for you real neat. Put them in the bag, and when you come, you just pay them and take it on home. So that's good. You ain't got to use your wash machine or dryer. You don't have to fold your clothes and put them away. But it's a big change. But like I said, you know, she would like to have a big old box of poking beans. I ain't had no poking beans in a long time. 6, 7 months?
There are some things, of course, that you lose and some things that you gain in moving when you make a big move like this. We all lost. I'm not going to say necessarily lost, because I take, you know, those things as material things. And what is most important is being here together. So, you know, you have that time where you have to kind of part with some things. But I think if I'd known then what I know now, I would have definitely packed a little bit differently. I would have packed more, just, shoes. I came with flip-flops. I had a pair of dress shoes. I don't even think I really didn't even wear tennis shoes, to keep it honest with you.
I took boots.
Yeah, he brought a big old like
boots.
Military boots.
They're not even military boots. Those are like,
I don't even know what they are.
Doc Martens.
Doc Martens, okay.
Yeah, big old boots. Like,
and they've been sitting at the door, outside the door, the whole like 6 months.
They had them up for the Halloween decoration.
Yep, that's what we used as a prop. So going, if we'd known then, we would have packed smarter. But the only way we know is, now we've experienced it. We wouldn't have known, because really there aren't any videos out there that kind of help you or guide you in packing for such a huge journey. Like, we literally packed up everything that we own in those 10, 15 suitcases. I think it was about 10 or 7. I think you said 7. So our whole life in that,
like 7 suitcases, maybe like 5
carry-ons, yeah.
And then we all had bags, and like 2 bags of that, and then had
yeah. But I think we did really good. Oh my God, in that airport with all that luggage, and then all of us together, we traveled. It was 5 of us. So traveling in an airport, a lot of them, it was their first time flying. Like my kids, it was their first time flying. My dad had only been on 1 airplane in his whole life when he and my mom had went. Second time. This was your second time?
Yes, it was.
So yeah, you had only been on that once.
First time I was down there at Freeport, Bahamas, me and my wife and 2 other, whatever. And we was down there in Charlotte, North Carolina, at the airport. First time getting on the airplane, I went to the bathroom about 50 times. 50 times to the bathroom, because I was so nervous. But anyway, making a long story short, we got on there, and we got where we're going. I think it took us about, an hour and 45 minutes to get to Freeport, Bahamas. So this flight down here, it was real good. And we got down there in Cancun or whatever, Mexico. And it was hot as I don't know what, man. I mean, hot, 100 degrees. Never felt nothing like it before. Couldn't breathe.
That goes into another thing that I think, if we'd have known, I think I knew from what I have read that it was going to be pretty hot. But I don't
like this, like coming through the house and everything.
Yeah,
and then coming in summer, that was like the worst part of it, and it was just straight 100 degrees.
However hot you think it is, or however hot you think it feels, if you have not been here, however hot you think it is, times 10. It's times 10.
And then it's like the sun's like right on you. It's like it's directly like close to you. It's like, oh, we're friends now.
It's like breathing down your neck. It's almost like you can feel like the sun was a real person and it's sitting right there talking in your ear. Like you can feel the heat just like going in your ear. That's how hot it is.
Yeah.
I was light skinned before I came here. I'm black as I don't know what. So, oh no. Hey, they be going some places and I say, no, I'm not going, I'm staying here. Because that sun, man, it's no joke. It's no joke. Sometimes I get out there, sometimes I don't.
I think what we have learned is when to go out. We learned very quickly what times to not go out. I remember when we arrived in that Airbnb, I think the first part of the day we would sleep like all day. And then, because every time you got up, even just to open up the door, the heat would just be busting in the door.
At first we used to go out at the daytime, and we used to walk in the heat. Oh, that was the worst.
That was the first 2 days. We wanted to get out. Oh, let's go walking. And you would get out there and get delirious. Like you would literally get confused. That's how hot it was. It couldn't find your way back. So we did it like once. Or
that would make
twice.
Us mad.
That's what would make you mad because you like. Now I know it's literally like
and you would go in a straight
down the
path.
street, yeah, and then you make a right turn and then a left turn. And we knew this. We done went there before, but you go out in that sun.
You're in a whole different place. You're like, where am I?
It's confused. Like I was so confused.
And to see the dogs laying down. Yeah. I mean, when it's hot like that, they be laying down and they'll look at you saying, Omigo, what you doing? You need to go lay down. It's like we laying. But right now, you know, the weather is nice and cool. And the dogs and the cats and the birds and everything is doing that thing, you know. And it's nice right now. Nice and cool. Walk, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. This, so I think,
Winter.
yeah, of course we're in winter. I don't know, because this is of course our first year here, or first winter here. So I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to last, but I would say since early October. It's kind of when it started.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say like last month.
Like November?
November.
In November. Okay. Yeah. I thought October was a little.
October was hot. It like was getting there.
It was getting there, right? But definitely not as cool as it is right now.
It's nice right now. Like I said, it's cool. But where if you're in North Carolina or whatever, you know, you're gonna get you know, the cold weather, you know, and so forth. But here, it's nice.
Yeah, we went to the Christmas parade. We went there last night, and it was nice and cool. A lot of people had on shorts. One thing we learned is those mosquitoes don't play.
No, they don't.
So,
they'll bite you in the heartbeat.
Yes, yeah, through your clothes. So we try to do big clothes. And it's good that it's cooler now because we go out in like our sweatshirts and make sure we have socks on. And
but at first you had to dress like short sleeves. Mm-hmm. Then they would just kill you like once, even like any time of the day. You would just walk back inside scratching.
Yeah. And it's different types of mosquitoes here or something. Like I've seen those really, really little ones that they look kind of like gnats, but they're mosquitoes. And
those are mosquitoes?
Yeah. And then it's the large ones. Now, I don't know which one does what, but it's one where it bites you and it almost burns. Like I be trying not to scratch. I'm just rubbing around the edges.
Yeah, y'all be like real bad with it too. Yeah. Definitely Allie and Bree.
Yeah. Allie, she scratches hers till almost the skin comes off and it leaves a bruise, like a little dot or whatever. Mine does too. But she goes outside and sits outside on the ground, and that's how she ends up with a lot of them all on her ankles and legs. So.
In my room, every now, I mean, like I said, the way the weather is right now, every now and then I'll cut the fan on. And there's times where I don't have to cut the fan on. And just sleep like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's nice, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I love it.
Mosquito get in your room.
Don't let them mosquito get in your room.
Oh, you'll know when it's there. You'll know.
If you see it flying, you better attack it real quick.
I have been, it'd be dark. Like I'm sitting watching TV with no light on and I feel that first bite. I will get up immediately. No, actually, here's what I do. I pick up my phone and turn the flashlight on to see if I can see it.
No.
You turn that light on, you gonna find it. You better get rid of it quick.
You might be asleep and you hear something. That's a mosquito. So what you do, I always carry a towel with me, you know, try to when I'm, you know, sleeping, you know. And I put it over my head, cover my ears. And other than that, you know, I'm good to go, you know. Just cover up, you know, so the mosquito don't bite.
Yeah, we don't have the nets in our windows. That's one thing. On our next house, there are a few things that we have learned that on the next house we have to make sure we get. So the mosquito net or screen, whatever you want to call it, we don't have it on the window. So when we do want to let the fresh air in, the bugs and mosquitoes come with it. So yeah, I think if we had the nets on the windows, it would definitely be easier. for us to leave
back home.
open.
I have seen a lot of roaches.
Oh, you're talking about the roaches
and rats. But here in Mexico, I have not seen no roaches and no rats at all. Ain't that funny?
Yeah. You would think with all the trash and everything that you would see a lot of rodents, but you don't. It's so weird. You can walk out of our Pravada and on like the side road, and you'll see the dumping areas basically where people just throw stuff, and it's very common for you to see somebody throw their trash. They'll be eating something, a bag of chips or whatever, and throw it on the ground. But you would think with all that trash that you would see those type rodents, but I've never seen anything.
No. And dogs, there's no dogs running around in our neighborhood. Now there's dogs in our neighborhood, but they're locked up in the garage. And if anyone that brings their dog out there on a leash and they're walking their dog, as far as having dogs and cats running in our neighborhood, that's a no-no.
There's a lot of possums though.
No, I have not seen no possums. You haven't
seen no possums yet?
I've seen like 2.
I've seen a lot of possums.
I don't know what they saw, but I have not seen a possum. If I'd have seen a possum, that's something I said I want to eat. A possum. I never had one before. But I haven't seen no possum. There's a lot of them, some big black birds.
Well, those birds ain't no joke either.
And they ain't no joke.
Y'all mess with the birds of the trash?
I think what it is, so this might sound crazy, but the animals are just different. I guess because we in Mexico, it's like the animals here, it's very common that they come in close contact with you. So whereas like in the United States, we don't see like a lot of birds. They be gone, they be flying, they be trying to get away from us. But here it's like, I guess they feel less threatened. Like they are.
Even when we go to when we went to Merida Centro, and there was like the pigeons in the crosswalk area, and like people were just walking past them.
Now I think you probably would see that in maybe like New York or something like that. But I'm talking about like butterflies. I've never in my life even come close to catching a butterfly. But here, I've actually just laid my hand out and they literally fall right on my hand, like twice since I've been here.
You remember the cat we catnapped? Oh my goodness.
They stole somebody's cat.
And it just came right up to us. Like me and Allie, we were walking and it was just a nice calm walk, and out of nowhere we just see a cat. It was a little small orange cat, and it just like looked at us, and we turned and we were walking away and it just followed us. So then we were like, you know what? We're just going to pet it. And then we started petting it. And then we left again and it started following us. So then we took it home.
Yeah.
And I had to be the bad one to make him get rid of it.
When I was doing a lot of walking and going on, I was carrying me a big stick, a cane. Not because of somebody
you did have your cane.
Jump me or whatever.
Forgot about
because something like a dog might attack me, you know what I'm saying? I can't run. I can't run like I used to. I just have to, climb a tree or get on top of somebody's car,
That's what I'm saying about the animals here. They're just different. Dogs are not aggressive here. They may bark, but they're not going to, not that I know of, I may be wrong, but you don't hear about the animals attacking here. In the United States, if a dog is off the leash, 9 times out of 10, it's chasing you, and you running trying to get away from it.
What happened to that dog with you when we were walking to Centro? It was that dog, and it was like kind of all up on you.
Well, dog. Yeah. I barked at him like I was a dog, and it started running. Yeah, he thought he was bad, but no. But you know what? I got to say this right here, though. I was walking up and down my neighborhood. I was on my 3rd walk. And the lady, she works at the guard shack. She was on that neighborhood too, and she pointed up. I was looking, I said, what is she doing? Yeah. What is she pointing at? And she was pointing up in the tree. And I looked up there, and there was a swarm of Mexican bees. And Lord have mercy. I started going, they saw me, they said, let's get this Negro. You know what a Negro is?
Oh my God.
It's called black. You know what black is? It's called a Negro. And I started going around and around and around and around in circles. And then all of a sudden I seen that guard shack. And I started running. I was running like Muhammad Ali back in the day. You know, when he was, they got old and everything. I can just barely run. I was doing good. I was out running.
I can see it too.
And you can see it. And one of them hit me on my right there, my what's called down here on my elbow. And I kept on running. I went into that what's called thing there. And when I ran in there was a bathroom. I didn't know they had a bathroom. I ran in the bathroom and shut the door, and it was dark. Yeah, it was dark. And I heard somebody bzzz. So I opened up the door and shut it and sat down. So the lady, she was speaking Spanish, and I couldn't speak Spanish. I just knew English. And I guess she was saying, you okay? And I said, yeah, I'm all right. And anyway, that was it. Them Mexican bees, they worse than the yellow jackets back home. You hear me? Y'all got anything else to say?
The Mexican bees.
Oh my Lord.
But I ain't never ran like that before. I mean, I was running. I was running in circles. Going around in circles. Running. And I seen that guard shack. I ran down that guard shack. I surely did.
Oh my goodness.
But we done had some good times down here. Burger King, Lord have mercy. They got a Burger King down here just like back home in the States. Yes. The real Burger King, big as your head.
Big as your head.
Big as your head. I ain't had one yet. But one day, when I feel good, I want my daughter to take me to that Burger King.
You done had Burger King, I don't know how many times.
No. When we went there the first time and you ordered, you said, Daddy, you want a Burger King? I said, no, baby, I don't want no Burger King.
We brought you Burger King one time.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to get to it now.
Oh, Lord.
And she got a Burger King sandwich and some French fries. Only thing I wanted was a freezer. And anyway, they didn't have no freezer. I told them to get me a vanilla milkshake. Vanilla milkshake and small fries like that. But they did bring me one time one, but it didn't. When I do a hamburger, I always like mine with no mayonnaise, no ketchup, just mustard. Give it to me all the way. But they didn't have it like that. A lot of stuff was missing and so forth. Then I had a nut, and I think my grandson had. He was in the mall. He was carrying it. He didn't never tell me that, it was for me until we got outside, And anyway, yeah. And Kentucky Fried Chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken. We went to Kentucky Fried Chicken.
They got that barbecue chicken.
No, I don't like.
You don't like the barbecue chicken, though.
Just regular Kentucky Fried Chicken with a bone in it. And anyway, found out the only thing they had was a leg and a wing. I think they did have a wing, but they had a thigh. But they don't have no breasts. I don't understand that. Do you?
So I don't know, you guys. Maybe help me out. So the last few times that we've gone to KFC in Alta Brisa, we have not been to a KFC outside of Alta Brisa. I don't know if I'm sure there are others around, but the one that we've gone to in Alta Brisa Mall, they did not have chicken breasts. All they had were the legs and the thighs. I don't even think they had wings. I think the picture showed wings, but they didn't have any available. And I don't know if it was just at that time or whether they just don't sell them at all. But yeah, that was one thing that we did find at KFC. No breasts.
No breasts. And chicken feet. I like chicken feet. I didn't say I love it. I like it. Okay. But you can go to this place down at Max's and get a whole chicken. And you get two chicken feet. Just two.
Dos.
And, do your thing, boil it, whatever. And it's good. I like
They had to pack a, did I have to do a pack of chicken feet one time? Yeah,
yeah, sure did.
I think we were at Super Ikea.
Yeah.
I think it was Super, or maybe Shadwari. One of those grocery stores. This was, I believe, in Alta Brista Mall as well. So the Alta Brista Mall has a whole grocery store in it. And that's why I found that pack of chicken feet. And so, yeah, cut the nails off.
Yeah, cut them off.
Boil it. Make sure you got some onions. Yeah. I do garlic, season it up real good.
Peppers.
Yeah. So the good thing is we are learning. When we first got here, the only thing we were really eating, I think, for maybe 3 months. I ain't even gonna lie.
Chicken.
For about 3 months, all we ate was chicken, because that's all I could really recognize. Was the pollo. So we would get and honestly, and then it was also the only thing that we could afford. That whole chicken. And see, here's another thing. You learn. In time, you learn. Over time, you learn. So I was buying this whole pollo from Maxi Carna for 50 pesos, right? So I've learned that you can get that same whole pollo from Super Ikea for about 30 pesos. So, but yeah, for the whole 3 months we was doing chicken, whole chicken, and I would do it in all different kinds of ways that I could think of. It was boiled chicken, baked chicken, grilled chicken, chicken and dumplings, and chicken and rice.
You done made every use of chicken.
Everything. Chicken pot pie.
Chicken, but I'm getting tired of chicken.
Well, no, I didn't do chicken pot pie. I did chicken dumplings because we got
oven.
Yeah, we did chicken and dumplings a couple times. And so all that I was doing was they do have like canned biscuits. So I would buy canned biscuits after I done boiled all my chicken down and everything. Then start popping them dumplings in.
Yeah.
That's something that we did growing up. Growing up, we had specific meals that we would kind of rotate throughout the week. We would always have chicken and dumplings. We would always have pork and beans and weenies. Mm-hmm. One day out of the week, we would have fish, where my mom would fry some fish. We only ate out probably once every so often, but if we did, my mama would go to this barbecue place and we would get hot dogs. But we had the same rotated meals, and that's honestly kind of how we're doing here. So funny how a lot of the things that I experienced growing up, we're doing that. We're living. My kids are getting to experience that here. Even the hard times. And to be, quite honest, those hard times have made me who I am. I think, I ain't gonna say my kids may be getting a little bit harder, but it's still making them, understand and appreciate things, and it's teaching them how to get over obstacles, So I'm not gonna even, make it seem like it's bad, but we go through it. We have had our struggles since we've been here, whether it's, trying to figure out how we gonna make, this chicken meal last, or this spaghetti meal last, or if we're gonna be able to go pick up our laundry that we done dropped off. Those things, I think, as we get through them, it will definitely make us stronger. It's definitely, I think, setting good examples and survival skills for my kids. This one right here is getting firsthand experiences. I think him going through a lot of the things that we have gone through together, especially when we first got here, dealing with, unexpected bills or just unexpected issues. We've kind of gotten through it. And I do believe it's going to make him a much stronger person. He's adjusting very well. What you say?
Um,
Even though he has his occasional like meltdowns, but we'll that's another story. That's another day, another story.
I feel like being here is a really good opportunity for cultural and language and just a better life opportunity, like just traveling and like general seeing different countries and how people live their life. I feel like it's a good way of being better, open-minded and just learning new things. So I think it's a really great experience. Yeah.
I think these experiences that you are getting, you would never have these type opportunities in the United States. You know?
Yeah. A lot of stuff, like everything really there is that we do here. It's stuff you wouldn't do in the U.S. From like you sending me on like errands to pay like bills and go get to like the actual like meat market, fruit store, laundry, like the bank, just stuff like that. Normally in the U.S., I would never do that.
You would never do it. So here's the difference.
I wouldn't even be like really in Ubers because Ubers aren't even like
right. First of all, they're expensive, and then they're sketchy. Like you said. Now, back then, for me, the only way I was able to experience those things was, unfortunate events. I left home and had to kind of grow up very quickly, but in that, I was able to, have those experiences and gain that knowledge. Now you get to do it in a more controlled environment. It's just a different experience, but you're still getting that knowledge.
Even to like for like walking, like how we walk everywhere, I feel like even being here, it's way healthier. We walk everywhere, the things we eat. Like I don't know, I know you drink a lot of sodas, but I don't really drink sodas here. Because I know in the U.S. I would drink a lot of Sprite decently and like Fanta, but here I don't really drink any soda except for like the little juice we make and water occasionally. I drink less water though, I think, just because we have the juice.
Yeah,
and it's like kind of like a taste bud thing from like. And then the water, if the water was cold, I feel like it would be better. And then since like not having ice cubes, and then all that.
You know what? I know where I came from when I lived in the States when I was born. Hard times, man. I stayed with my grandmother for at least about 9 years. We had it hard. We really did. The streets wouldn't pave, the dirt roads. In my neighborhood, I guess it was in the other neighborhoods too, there in Thomasville, North Carolina. We didn't have no bathtub. We took our baths in a foot tub. We had 2 running spigots for the cold. We didn't have no hot water. Grandma had to boil her water to put it in that foot tub and add cold water. Close the door up where you couldn't see through where the kitchen was where we was taking our bath. In the morning time, you got to work or go to school. We took a wash pan to wash up and so forth. So it was hard, man. Hard times, man. I mean, you wasn't making no money, and what little food you get, grandma would get bologna, lunch meat, get small slices, thick kind, and you had to go easy on it. And she would let me know. I mean, I heard a lot of people don't like mayonnaise. hey, I like mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard. Because sometimes, you know, you might not have no ketchup, you might not have no mustard, but you got some mayonnaise. There's times you might not have no bologna or lunch meat. Just get you some good old-fashioned burrito bread and get you some Duke mayonnaise and spread it over that bread. You got a mayonnaise sandwich.
Y'all listen, so I took it way back. Well, we both took it way back. You thought about it first, but back in the day when you ain't have no dressing, you had you some mayonnaise and some ketchup. You can make you some Thousand Island.
Tastes just like Thousand Island.
Tastes just like Thousand Island.
Sure they did.
And so we done took it back since we've been here and made some good old dressing. And all you need is some lettuce.
You don't even need no lettuce.
What you gonna eat the dressing with?
The dressing. You might not have no lettuce. You just get you some cheese. Get you some cheese and whatever you can make up. If you got some tomatoes, slice them up, whatever.
So
and you have a dressing, tomato, cheese, salad.
So you got everything else but no lettuce.
But you ain't got no lettuce. That's the way it is.
But no lettuce.
No lettuce. You know?
Yeah. Woo, Lord.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Listen.
I'm telling you.
We've been making it. We have been making it. I think things are definitely getting better for us. We finally kind of getting over that hump, just trying to, now just get to a place where we feel comfortable. We still trying to, get over, but I think we're definitely we still struggle, but like I said, we always make it through. It seems like, every time we going through it, something, the subscribers, you guys come through with donations, or my family, friends, we always come through. So those hard times are, like I said, that's what makes you. So I appreciate the struggle. I'll be glad when we not struggling no more. But I know it's coming soon.
Water, make sure you got a plenty of water. Make sure that you got plenty of water. It's good to have water because you don't want to get dehydrated. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, make sure you got your water.
Pass it out.
During the time when it was hot, Sarah, you will sweat.
Yeah.
You will sweat.
We're learning, I have learned to ask more, ask questions. For a couple of months, I assumed that the water truck, and actually, I think I knew about the Duke, not the Duke, but the power, I'm saying Duke Power, the gas people. I knew the gas people took card, but I didn't know the water people took card. So it was one day I didn't have any pesos. I just asked, someone was like, just ask if they'll take your card, and sure enough, they took the card. So a lot of places don't accept card. A lot of local places, all they take is pesos. But I was very happy to know that we can use that card to get water. And they just deliver it. There's a few trucks that come around in the neighborhood. Crystal Water is one of them. And there's another truck that comes by. They probably come by, I think the Crystal only comes by once a week, but the other water company comes by twice a week. And they will deliver your water in the big jugs and bring it right to your, right inside the house if you want them to.
I thank the Lord. I said the Lord for life, health, and his strength. Because everything that we done talked about and everything, that song called "If It Wasn't for the Lord," tell me, where would I be? Mm-hmm. God comes first. Mm-hmm. God comes first. Like I said, I thank him for life, health, and his strength. Because it's good to be alive. He put a roof over our head, gave us somewhere to sleep. But the little clothes we got, it ain't much for me. But hey, it is what it is. Because like I said, I know where I came from. I know I can, hey. It's hard, man. It's hard. Everywhere you go, it's going to be hard. But like I said, people, you're here today and you're gone tomorrow. And I just give God the praise, man, honor and glory for the things he has done for me. So keep your head to the sky.
That is definitely what's most important. That's why I'm so glad that we have been blessed with this opportunity because, like you said, life is short. You know, a lot of people don't get the opportunity to wake up, you know, in the morning or get the opportunity to try something new or to travel or to learn new things. So I don't take this for granted for anything. Definitely thankful that we are here in good health. Thankful that we now got some income coming in. These checks starting to roll in. I'm starting to be able to pay back all this debt. I think that's another thing. We were talking about what we wish we would have brought. One thing I wish I would have brought is more money. When I started planning, honestly, you know, you never can, you know, have enough money. There's never enough, you know, you always can have the opportunity to use more money. But if I would have known, I would have planned it a little bit longer and saved up a little bit more money just for that emergency fund. You know, if anything goes wrong or if something comes up, you know, that we didn't expect, that extra money definitely would have helped. But for me, I was just trying to get away, get out. I think this move, when I look at it now, I really believe that it was definitely one of the best decisions that I could have made. This decision not only has helped us grow and helped us become closer, but it's also saved our lives. You know, like my dad was saying, life is short, but it can also be taken away from you very, very quickly. And with, you know, my son, he's about to be 18 next year. You know, with all the violence and the gun violence and the crimes and, you know, all these drugs and, you know, between the police brutality and, you know, black and black crime, all of this is killing us very, very quickly. And here things have just slowed down. I no longer have to worry about, you know, is he going to be safe? You know, I can send him to the mall or send him to, you know, go run errands. I can send him and do those things, and I do not have to worry about him not coming back home. As simple as that. I don't have to worry about anything happening to, you know, my girls. We'll be walking down the street and you don't have to worry about people calling out, all the cat calling, and it's just very, very different. Me and my son, we talk all the time about how just different it is here. And you don't, in the things that the media leaves out, that they fail to show you. All the media has shown you, as far as Mexico or any other country for that matter, is all negative. So being able to come here and see it for ourselves and experience for ourselves has just been a blessing, and I'm thankful.
Man, I got tired halfway through, man. I just been here at this point. But
today is Sunday, right?
Today is Friday. No, I don't know what today is.
Today is Sunday.
Today is Sunday.
So who's your favorite football team?
Who are you asking?
Do y'all? I got a football team. Is it the Dallas Cowboys? The 49ers? Well, my team is, what is my team? I haven't looked at no football in a good while. 2 years. What's that? Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs. They ain't looking too good either. But we never know when the playoffs get there. So who's going? I believe the 49ers going to take it, though, this year. If they don't, because they'll miss about 3 or 4 times. If they don't get it this year, they'll never get it. But I think it's their time. The San Francisco 49ers, Super Bowl champions.
That's another thing I wish we would have had or brought. Or if anybody knows has any good deals, please let me know. I might even try Amazon. We've not ordered anything. I think you ordered something, but I haven't. But I want to get a Fire Stick. I believe with the Fire Stick we can get like the local channels, and my dad can watch like the sports and his westerns. Like he said, he ain't watched sports or anything like that in 6 months.
I done got used to it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see no more.
Want to see that Bruce Lee?
I don't want to see no more Artie Murphy, and football, basketball, baseball, all that. I like Bruce Lee now. I got Bruce Lee flicks.
Bruce Lee. Yeah. There is a lot of from being here. There's a lot of programs and classes to sign up for and all of that stuff.
It is available. Anything that you want to do, anything that you want to study, learn, it's here and it's very affordable.
And then even with things that are like out of state and like, or not state, but you get my point, out of country and like further away, you got like online now and virtual and all that, so you can just do everything.
The world has really changed to where everything is done remote now, as far as classes go. But if you like school classes, but if you want to get out and experience things, we were talking about the culinary classes, all more of that is available here.
I want to get into martial art classes, and then like with the music thing, I want to start trying to get more into the studio, do the culinary classes. I do want to get into Spanish classes, and then even like other languages. Like after Spanish, I do want to start trying to learn other languages too.
It'll take time.
I'm sure that like, if I do study it, like actually take time into it and study it.
And you'll get it. Right. We've been here 6 months and I think we're doing very well for ourselves.
We got
6 months
in.
It's like not even 5 minutes away, the gym.
Yeah, gym,
Yep.
I can't lift too much. About 5-10 pounds. I forgot to tell you this also. Because I was getting a little skinny, like, you know what I'm saying? So I went out there in the backyard and found me a good rock, a heavy rock. So I've been lifting that for a good while now. And I do about 300 on the left, 300 on the right. And my arms getting big, getting veiny like. And my legs, I had to let that go because they, my calves and everything, my thighs, they already big. But I had to let it go, you know what I'm saying? But
I've been using
I do that in the morning, afternoon, and at night. I lift it.
Doing good.
Make sure, here's something very, very important. So when you arrive in Mexico, of course, it's a different culture. You're in a whole new different country. Foods are different. Everything is just different. So your body is going to go through changes. What we experienced with my dad is when he first arrived, there was a lot of foods that he wasn't used to. So, he didn't really eat some other things that we had. He stuck to, eating the things that he was familiar with. On top of that, He was becoming more active. We were doing a lot of walking. He was going out. He had started a garden, those type things. So in that, you are going, if you don't put in what you put out,
and don't forget about the sun.
In the sun, you're sweating. So he had lost a lot of weight very quickly. It's like before I knew it, he was small.
182 pounds where I got down.
So make sure that you are eating, drinking plenty of water. Take it easy when you first get here. Try not to do everything, in a short period of time. Do a little bit at a time, because you are going to experience that weight loss. I think we all have experienced it now. I feel like I'm gotten really comfortable because I'm experiencing gaining my weight back. So we are going to be working on that. But just a little tip, especially for, a lot of older people that are coming, make sure that you are eating. And
I'm going to tell you what I need to do. If they do they have what you call a golden corral?
Nada. You ain't finding the
all you can eat here. That's what I want.
A buffet.
A buffet, all you can eat.
So we've gone to a couple of buffets since we've been here. I think again, once we get
choosing. We got bad choosing at restaurants.
Yeah, once we get more comfortable, get more familiar, maybe start talking to some more locals, finding out where the best places are, because we have picked out, I think, maybe 2 all-you-can-eat places, and it wasn't that great.
It was good.
The first one we went to,
2% on this phone, y'all, so we got to wrap it up.
First one with the octopus on it, the seafood one.
I'll eat that. I like it on my salad. A friend of mine introduced me to that. It's good. Octopus.
Yeah.
So overall, are you guys happy with this adventure that we have been on here in Mexico?
Mexico, man. Mexico. Hola.
We're all still learning Spanish.
Yeah,
we're all still learning. Of course, we got to do more practicing.
Adios, amigo.
Adios, amigo. Hasta luego.
See?
He's learning his words.
Iki.
No, Ike.
Yeah, Ike. Yeah.
Ike. That means
Ike.
Here.
Yeah. Casa.
Those are his words, y'all.
How you say good morning?
But listen. So my dad is so crazy. He'll be out and he just be saying anything. He be making up words. He be like this.
Bonacils. Do y'all know what Bonacils is? Bonacils. Yeah.
They say, hey, hola.
They know what I'm talking about.
Nachos.
Did not know what you're talking about.
But do you know what bonita means?
Oh my goodness.
Senorita. You are bonita. You are bonita.
Oh my goodness.
That means beautiful.
Well, beautiful. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today on Adventures of Ty. We hope to be with you guys again one day soon, all of us.
Tell them what my name is.
In
my name is Van.
What is that short for, Daddy?
Van.
Yeah, his laundry guy. So the laundry guy, oh my God, the laundry guy knows him. Everywhere we go, he recognizes him. They call him Vin.
Yeah.
But his name is AKA Van. For short for his middle name, Lavander. Which is all over the line.
It's Lavender. On my daddy's side, they call me Vaughn, and on my mama's side, they call me Van. My grandmama called me Lavender. But I met the guy on the next street. He was coming out. I said, there he is. He said, Vin. Yeah. So my name down here is called Vin.
Van.
V-E-N. Go ahead. I ain't going to say nothing else.
Say your famous phrase, Diddy.
It's good to be alive.
What's the other one?
I'm going to say this and I'm going to let you go.
All right, y'all. We out of here.
Peace. Adios, amigo.
Oh, my God.